So I have been doing speech therapy since 2013. When you go to school, I was in school for my master's from like 2011 to 2013. They have you do like different settings so that you know what you like. And when I did skilled nursing, I was like, oh, wow, I really like working with adults. So once I graduated and I started working, I started out in skilled nursing. And then I did subacute, and then I did home health, and then I also did hospitals, acute care, and then finally, more recently, starting in 2020, I started my own private practice, and we started doing intensive, comprehensive aphasia programs. And before I started it, I didn't really know what it was that I wanted specifically. So like I knew I worked with people with aphasia and I knew that they needed more. And then I was like, well, how do I do that? And then I realized, oh, there's this thing called ICAPS. People across the country are doing them. And we need to do that here in California. And surprisingly, nobody that I knew of was doing it. So I started that. And then, in order to pay the speech therapists a living wage for their expertise, you have to charge a certain amount. And that's expensive. So I love ICAPs, don't get me wrong, but they're not accessible to everyone. And when the program's over, what are people supposed to do? Like, people don't have unlimited money. They can't just do back to back to back intensive programs. And so I started thinking like, well, how can I help? And then I had this crazy idea. I'm like, well, what if we made like this website that's like the Google of speech therapy, of aphasia therapy, where somebody can search and find any topic they want and target any skill that they need help with. And so I was like, oh, I'll never do that. That's a great dream, but it's never going to happen. But guess what? It happened. I did it. So go to the link in the bio, aphasiastudio.com, and go check it out.